He represents District 3. When the new district maps take effect, that area will be divided into 6 different districts. This is what the new District 3 will look like. Our political director, Ashley Zavala, spoke with him about how he plans to keep this from happening again.
I can say that it will, be one of those 6 districts so that I can continue to represent, at least some of my current constituents, but it's a really agonizing decision. I never thought I'd be in this position where there's no way I can continue to represent all or even most of my current constituents.
Have you had any discussions with the Republican leadership, with the White House? Anyone who has given you an assurance that they will have your back when you do run next year?
I haven't had any such discussions. I did see the speaker say something to that effect the other day at a press conference. But then he also went and said, well, I think that, Republicans are going to come out ahead in the redistricting across the country, which I honestly did not appreciate that sentiment. I think that this whole redistricting war is a terrible thing for the country, and you shouldn't be celebrating whether your party is going to gain in one state or gain across the country or not. We shouldn't be drawing lines in a partisan way, regardless of which party stands to benefit. So that's why I'm continuing to advocate for the bill I introduced, which would bar mid-decade gerrymandering in all 50 states.
McKinley must determine which district he will run in by March. You can catch more of Ashley's conversation with the congressman on California Politics 360. That's coming up tonight at 11:30. Republican Governor Greg Abbott of Texas says he plans to run for re-election. Abbott will seek his 4th term next year. The 67-year-old made his announcement in Houston today. He described the state as the heartbeat of America and says Texas's economy is growing twice as fast as the U.S. economy.
Today, North Bay Congressman Mike Thompson said withholding SNAP benefits is, quote, evil.
The idea that this administration would weaponize food to hopefully get people to vote one way or the other is one of the most evil maneuvers I've ever seen. The federal government should not be doing anything to starve people. We should be figuring out how to provide food security.
Thompson made the statement after an event in Napa focused on Latino leaders. The congressman called out the administration, saying not distributing benefits is wrong. And with the government shutdown still up in the air, Northern California businesses are continuing to step up to help others.
We've covered several stories on food banks and stores helping federal workers, but what about their pets? KCRA3's Denzel Cortez introduces us to a Folsom pet store helping those in need.
As soon as they come in, they're like family.
In a time when wallets are tightening and tails still wagging, Folsom Pet Store stepping in to help during the ongoing government shutdown.
I don't think anybody should be trying to figure out if they're making that decision. Are they going to feed themselves or their pet?
Owner Corin Masood is well liked among the four-legged friends. That's if you give him a paw first.
Can we do paw?
But Masood is now giving back, starting a pet food drive for those affected by the shutdown.
We started at the 1st of the month of November. Going to run all the way till the end of the month.
Stacks of pet food for affected workers, growing by the day.
With some of the shutdowns and whatnot, it's got to be a huge help to anybody who is in need of pet food, yeah.
I'm feeling the pinch because people are having to tighten their belt. And I get it. I understand that.
In a tough season for many, one store is reminding us that generosity, much like our loyal pets, always finds a home.
This government shutdown is the longest in U.S. history. If this continues, do you see this food drive being
a longer haul? Yeah. I will not allow my own self. I want to be there. I want to be that bridge. I want to be that bridge that makes sure that nobody makes the decision feeding themselves or feeding their pets.
The drive runs until the end of November. They are currently accepting dry and wet pet food, as well as kibble for the cats.
If you're a parent, listen up. Baby formula brand By Heart is recalling 2 batches of its whole nutrition infant formula. The company says this is out of an abundance of caution. The move comes after the Food and Drug Administration started investigating a wave of infant botulism cases across the U.S. This is a look at the lot numbers under the recall, so take a good look here. The FDA has not tied any formula to the illness yet, but the California Department of Public Health says preliminary testing of one sample of the formula suggests the presence of the bacterium that causes botulism. Peloton also issuing a recall. Owners of the original bike series Plus should stop pedaling immediately. Last week, the company recalled more than 800,000 bikes due to an issue that causes the seat to break and detach. There have been 2 reports of injury so far. Owners can contact Peloton for a free repair.